Hello everybody and welcome back to Full House Sports here with myself, Charlie. I just wanted to do a quick reaction to the big fight of the night, Eubank-Benn. As always, like to react to the big boxing fights, or try to anyway, and yeah, what to make of it really. I did say in my prediction I thought Eubank Jr. will win. That's two now big ones I've got wrong. But I'll openly hold my hands up and say, yeah, completely wrong. But not to make excuses or sound bitter, but I did think tonight Eubank Jr. looked like a man who was weight drained, really tight at the weight. And I think that's why there was no power behind the shots. People could talk, and I've got to say, I thought the DAZN commentary, I said it on my Twitter, I think DAZN would have you believing Conor Benn's the second coming of Floyd Mayweather. He's not. He still makes basic mistakes. He still goes back and forwards in straight lines. He still throws wild overhand rights. But Chris Eubank Jr. just couldn't take advantage of it tonight. And I think that's because he looked weight cut. Now, people will say, yeah, father time. I do think that's probably played a part. The camp for the first fight and then how the first fight won't have helped him at all. But he just looked weak. You know, he was getting bundled over. He looked weak and he looked like a sitting duck. I just think he did well to go the distance, to be honest. I know the last round it sort of fell to pieces a bit for him, but he went the distance and fair play to him. He sort of showed the nous of an experienced fighter. Sort of when you see these older fighters who just know how to do the distance, he looked like one of them. I just think, I don't know. I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist. I don't want to get into that because I'm not one of these. I know how dangerous boxing can be. I've watched enough fights as a fan to see that. I've been at fight nights when things have gone wrong, but I just think it looked a shell of Eubank Jr. And I think potentially his dad knew that. His dad knew when he took the fight that he was weak. And I, for one, hope they don't do a trilogy. Listen, fair play to Conor Benn. He's got the win, but I think it's a win with an asterisk, to be honest, because this rehydration clause and everything else. Ben looked incredible shape and looked to be doing the 12 rounds quite comfortably. I don't want to, again, you can't get into that and raise eyebrows at that. But, yeah, fair play. Ben did what he needed to do, and he was good as well because he didn't lose his head. You thought in 8-9 he could have lost his head. He could have gone for the knockout, potentially left himself open. He didn't. It was professional. But Eubank Jr. looked so tight at the weight and weak. And I think that's probably where things have gone wrong. The problem is now is at his age, does he go up to super middleweight? Is it even worth it? Probably not, because he's got to rebuild, and it's a long rebuild for a guy who's not young anymore. But finally a win for the Benns, which is good for them. I'm not a particular fan of Conor Benn because of the history of it all with the drugs and everything else, but there's some fair play to him. He got the win. He did what he had to do, a professional job. But as always, guys, please like, please comment, please subscribe. Anything you guys do is greatly appreciated. Thank you very much.